Hey guys, I am with the man of the hour, Wyclef Jean. How you doing this evening?
I'm good, Chicago. What's going on? Respect.
I know, right? So what brings you to Chicago is first Toast. I heard from this man right here.
Definitely, I want to shout out all the entrepreneurs, and Toast as young, entrepreneurs, of Haitian descent, I really support that because a lot of our brothers, including some of my family members, we don't get that chance. Like, some of us are deported, right?
Right.
Some of us are locked up, and some of us are killed. So I always, when I see brothers just doing positive stuff, we support that 100%.
Well, you were doing something positive. You took a step away from music for a little bit and tried to run for president.
Yeah, I mean, it's
in Haiti.
Real. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because,
right.
When we look at it, sometimes like in high school, I used to read these books, and so you would read these stories of Martin Luther King, or you would read Malcolm X's biography, and then you ask yourself, man, what made these dudes do that, man? That was like a crazy move, because it's like you completely, it's public service, because you're completely sacrificing yourself completely for the good of others,
Right.
And so before I decided to run, what a lot of people don't understand is one of the people that I sat with, even in starting my foundation, was Harry Belafonte.
Oh, really?
Who gave me a lot of insight, and the other is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So there's always a lot of with the minister. I mean, he helped me through a lot of that stuff when I was going through it. So I always encourage people. The idea of, it's not so much more running for president. The idea basically is when you elect someone, you elect them for a purpose, right? So your vote really matters, right? So especially think about it, I say, when we come from the islands, coming from foreign, it's real, that check determines what the kid's gonna eat. That check, it really determines that healthcare situation is for real. It's a matter of life and death, the idea of public schools not having programs,
right,
curriculum activities, which if I didn't have that, maybe I wouldn't be here. You ain't had that, maybe you wouldn't be here. So these are the different things. So go to Haiti, man. It's like a third world island, right? So more than 80% of the population is living on less than $1 a day. I left there when I was 10, right? And the city that I come from, there's a documentary online that all you young kids should watch. It's called The Ghost of Cité Soleil. And The Ghost of Cité Soleil, it'll show you how I was the only one that can actually go into gangland, you know what I mean? Whether if it's AK-47s, the ski mask gang, the crew where I'm from in Haiti, the small village, they call it La Serre, but the nickname is Uzi Town, you know what I mean?
Wow. So
this is where I come from. So it's I didn't want to be one of those guys in the course of history. It's yo, what did he do? Well, that was the guy, his name was Wyclef Jean. He was probably responsible for over 100 million records collectively with all the work that he's done. He made a lot of people sing and dance, and then he died,
Right.
So I always encourage kids, it's not the idea of, it's no joke, but at the end of the day, we have responsibilities that are greater than the art form of just singing and dancing.
Well, what I think is really hot is at a time where you had Shakira, that was up on the charts. You had all these hits. Exactly. And then you decided, I want to help my people. And this is what also Toast is about too. They're about, a tragedy that happened in Haiti and made something positive out of that. So I love the fact that you came and you said, hey, I want to figure out a way to help. Are you still serving or figuring out a way to help or make things better?
Of course, you
Okay.
have to. Like,
Right.
there's no choice, you know. Like, what don't kill you make you stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I ruffled certain doors, you know, as a black man, you know. What Kanye say, you know, one man ain't supposed to really have all that power.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, where I come from, you know, when you threaten an institution, it's really no joke. So what I've done was, we are going to continue to help, but because the fact that I became so powerful and became like a threat in the region with the bigger powers to be, you know, we had to rethink, you know, because I can't be a martyr yet, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's like I have to be alive to help. I can't be dead, right? So what we notice with whether if it's Haiti, it could be here too in different places, is that we need like the public sector to invest in the youth, right? Because the public sector is the one that give the jobs, right?
Right.
So think about that. So what happens is, so Google employs a certain kids, right, based on your intellect. So they invest in your actual intellect, right? So whether like you go into the hood, it could be a kid who's 16 who doesn't want to go to school no more, right? But if you really look closely, he can probably put a car together in 3.1 seconds. Then you say, holy crap, these kids could be masons. So it's like, so invest in the institution, like invest in trade, invest in these kids. So, and moving forward, me with a lot of wealthy friends of mine, the idea would be to invest in the actual youth. So moving forward, you know, you go to different areas, whether if it's art, you know, whether if it's inventions, like, but actually, like, you know, y'all have the power because the private sector is really an economy, and y'all the ones who really provide people with the jobs, right? And but the majority of the money, if you do the analytics and make it and do the statistics, right, in the rural areas is what makes you rich.
Right.
So these overpopulated areas is what make you rich. So why not invest in like the youth?
And I think in your way, which I love, you said, okay, I gotta not only invest in the youth, but I gotta come back, and my creative side is and maybe I could figure out a way to get to them that way, because now you have new music out.
Yeah, well, first of all, like you said, I didn't leave off like, you know, like I couldn't make no more songs.
Right.
Like, yo, let me go help my people. Nah, I mean, I wrote the biggest, you know how rappers be bragging, so let me brag real quick.
Okay, go ahead, brag.
So you know, like, I did that when I wrote the biggest song of all time, which was Hips Don't Lie, right?
Right.
That broke Michael Jackson, Elvis record, and will go down in history. Then I decided I'm gonna help. The music side of the brain is naturally, like, that's our hustle. Like, we come from the hood, so that's the first thing we have. So I started working on what will become the Carnival 3. So everybody who has like the store or has the carnival, once I say like the carnival, they understand what I'm saying. But like for the youth, you know, the carnival is like multicultural. So when I was coming out like in 97, for example.
Right.
So this was like an album. I was putting English, French, Creole, the orchestra. You know, like when I first met Kanye, you know, that was one of the things when I saw him. He's like, yo, man, the carnival gone to November. And he was talking about the video and the airport and all that. So we're definitely going back into this creative space. Also, where I left off and I came back, I noticed like the sonics completely changed. So it was like, so it seemed like everything, like man got replaced with the machine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, yo, where the band's at? Like, I'm missing like I don't feel like there's enough of us, enough bands or whatever. So what we're doing with the whole album, so think like, so what happens if man does meet machine? So what happens if I take the trap drums down and I put them up against the acoustic guitar? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's me playing the acoustic guitar. Throw the reggae vocals on it. Like, what's going to happen with that? So the album is coming. I'm very happy. I've worked with Emily Sande, an incredible singer. Got a chance to work with Daryl Hall of those. Pusha T.
Oh, wow.
It goes on and on.
I like My Girl. That's my favorite. I love that.
Okay, so My Girl is what we call a digital single. It's the first. It's like I'm up to bat, I'm putting, right? But what happens is anyone that saw what I left off, the minute you hear My Girl, you say, oh, he's ready to have fun.
Exactly. It's such a great upbeat tune, and I love how you incorporated the kids.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
We went back to the old neighborhood, you know, and that tune right there. Shout out to Brooklyn, you know, Eastern Parkway. Definitely.
Yes. And I know you got to get on stage. I mean, I could talk to you forever. And I'm loving this hat. You have to give me one.
I'll get you one, man.
Yes.
You know what?
What?
Word is born. I'll give you my hat.
Oh, for real? Yes.
I get that to you.
Yeah, for real. You got to perform with this one. For real?
It's okay.
What y'all think?
Look good without a hat.
So do you sell these? Is this your line?
No, I don't have.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have a lot of hats though.
I like it.
I got you. I'm like the original hat man.
Okay, you are a hat man.
So you can have my hat.
Thank you, Wyclef. Because this is going to go down in history. I got Wyclef's hat.
Shout out to Chance the rapper too.
Oh, have you worked with him?
Chance is incredible. I look forward to doing some work with him.
Okay.
We're supposed to be getting in the studio and rocking on a collabo.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet, but it will. I mean, we've talked a few times. I look forward to that. That's gonna be dope.
And I hope you're still working with Claudette. I know she was doing R&B divas.
Yeah, they was doing a diva thing, you know.
Yeah.
I love Claudette. Till today, I thought that, you know what I mean? Like, I had lined it up so that she would be the next in line. Mm-hmm. And so the funny thing is, you say that the label that the indie that we with right now is called Heads Music. And the whole motto, it's a whole entire like female CEO, female ran company, female power.
Oh, if you need another female.
I'll let them know. But the cool thing is like it's all of these young kids that are talking about like the young singers that we have right now, how Claudette was an inspiration.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because like to just see like till today everyone still talks. I still think hands down she's one of the best vocalists out there. And
I've seen her on R&B Divas. She's such a sweetheart.
She's naturally like that. I mean, it doesn't really, you know, it's like it's dope because when you see like her, or you see like Beyonce, or you see Rihanna, mm-hmm. like there's a presence. There's a reason why they're so big. Mm-hmm. Because being pleasant it works. Naturally nice for a female. You know, it's a good thing because it's a dog male industry, right? Because you know they try to screw them over at times. So for them to still be so gracious, but yet so powerful, it's a beautiful thing. And
very feminine.
Definitely.
You know, because it can harden you, and you're like, what? And then. All right, Wyclef, we got to do this again, though. Okay.
Anytime. Thanks for supporting My Girl, and you can follow me on the Twitter.
I am following you on the Twitter. So can you retweet my thing when I tweet you?
Not only I can retweet you, I'm gonna follow you.
So for real?
We do that right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
are you performing?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little vibe.
Okay.
Catch a little energy.
Please tell me you are singing my song.
What you want me to sing?
I want you to sing. Someone please call 911.
I got you. I'm gonna do it.